34 student athletes honored at the Breakfast of Champions Orange County edition at Dubstred Golf Course Thursday morning. Let's get to the action. Packed house inside the country club, players, coaches, and parents in attendance. And plenty to be proud of here. Baseball Swan Hillman of Olympia honored Boys Baseball Player of the Year. Antonio Blakeney of Oak Ridge presented with the Boys Basketball Player of the Year, sponsored by the Orlando Magic. He also had his hands full with trophies, being crowned the FABC King of the Court. Destiny Walker of Lake Highland Prep, his female counterpart, her coach accepting on her behalf the FABC Queen of the Court and Girls Basketball Player of the Year. From the basketball court to the bowling lane, Petey Vergos of Apopka, just a sophomore, your Boys Bowler of the Year. Circle Christian's Leanne Vastbinder, the Girls Bowler of the Year, in just 10th grade as well. Winter Park cheerleading captain Bailey Kane named the Cheerleader of the Year, four-time state champ. Franco Martin of Windermere Prep winning the Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year award. Rafaela Gibbons, one of our youngest on stage, the Winter Park freshman taking home the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year award, undefeated in 2014. Flag Football Player of the Year, Tiara Celestine of Oak Ridge. To Boys Football Defensive Player of the Year, sponsored by Champion, Mediala Trock, defensive back for Lake Nona, leads the school in interceptions. And five-star O-tackle Martez Ivy taking the Offensive Player of the Year award, headed to Florida next season. Lewis Gagney not in attendance, the Orlando Health Boys Golfer of the Year from Orlando Christian Prep, Abby Carlson of Circle Christian winning for the ladies. Boys Lacrosse Player of the Year, Reed Thedford of Lake Highland Prep, three-time state champ, the Highlanders, the top-ranked team in Florida. For the girls, it's Ellie Yenor, the Timber Creek senior, a two-time All-American. Santiago Patino, the Boys Soccer Player of the Year, presented by Orlando City Soccer. And for the girls, it's Brianna Solis, University High School, a four-star recruit. She'll be playing for the Gators next season. Kelsey Morrison of West Orange winning the Softball Player of the Year, awarded by USSSA. The pitcher is headed to Tennessee. In the water, Zachary Pody of Timber Creek, the Boys Swimmer of the Year, sponsored by SeaWorld. And Katie Duggan, a distance swimmer, taking the girls' honors. She is verbally committed to Michigan. Nainan Kumar of Winter Park taking the boys' tennis title, presented by USTA. Kumar winning this year's 4A doubles overall championship. He's headed to Army next season. And for the girls, Alexandra Lee, she is a Cypress Creek senior. Armani Wallace, your boys track and field athlete of the year, awarded by Walgreens. And Tiana Daniels, the sprinter from First Academy, taking both the 100 and 200 en route to being named girls track and field athlete of the year. Boys volleyball, Kevin Rockline, 4-year varsity starter for Dr. Phillips. And for the girls, it's Gray Malleus of Bishop Moore. The captain will be playing for Yale next year. Water polo, Evan Staten not in attendance. Dr. Phillips Sr. holds 9 school records. And Kelsey Clinch winning the girls water polo athlete of the year. The Lake Nona Junior holds a state record for most goals in a single game. From the pool to the weights, Marshall Condra of Colonial, the boys weightlifter of the year. And Angelica Figueroa of Timber Creek, state records to her name. She is your girls weightlifter of the year. On the wrestling map, this guy is perfect. Dylan Meeks, the Coca-Cola Wrestler of the Year with an undefeated sophomore campaign. Wrestling for Dr. Phillips, he is a 2-time state champ. And for the brightest of the bunch, the Bright House Boys Scholar Athlete of the Year award goes to Will Smirk of Winter Park, tennis doubles champion and valedictorian. For the ladies, another valedictorian, Priscilla Fan, a senior at Lake Nona, 4-year varsity basketball player. One of our David Logan Scholarship winners in our midst, Emily Headley of Olympia, presented with a check for $2,500 to help with college. She'll be running cross country at Clemson next season. And to round things out, can't forget these guys. Coach of the Year, Lake Highland Prep lacrosse coach Chris Spalding, 4 state titles in 5 years. And Athletic Director of the Year, as decided on by his peers, Boone's Doug Patterson. All your student-athlete winners with brand new medals around their necks. This is the 6th edition of the Bright House Sports Network's Breakfast of Champions. All the counties honored and plenty of student-athletes recognized. It will continue on this Tuesday in Lake County. Andy Wantuar, Bright House Sports Network.